Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining. Welcome to day 3 of DevOps course. Can you hear me? Please give your confirmations on the chat box, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for your confirmations. Let us stop the chat. Yes. Let us stop the chat. Yes. Thank you very much. So what is our plan for today? As you can see the agenda, we are getting into the practicals of Linux. In this session, you'll understand how to create a file, how to remove a file, how can we create a directory, how can we remove a directory, how can we go to previous directories, how can we navigate between the directories, and you'll understand the difference between rmdir and rm-r. What is long list? What happens when a file name starts with dot? How to see hidden files? How can we see hidden directories? And combination of listing options. How can we copy a file? So by this, you have understood we are getting started with Linux. The only prerequisite for DevOps is you should be comfortable with Linux, because all the DevOps tools we will be managing and handling with the Linux commands. So this session, we will be going through the concepts of Linux commands. Okay. As usual, before moving on, let's have interaction with some of the participants. Any questions, please raise your hand. Any questions, please raise your hand. Perfect. Yes. Priya, your question, please.
Yeah, hi Sunil, good evening.
Good evening. Looks like yesterday, last session we had an audio issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, yesterday I have some audio jack issues.
Yeah. Thank you.
So,
Nice to hear you.
yeah, so I want to know if I will do DevOps, only DevOps course, right? DevOps on AWS. So, am I getting a job or I have to do AWS another course?
The reality is you have to learn two courses. One is DevOps, which
Okay.
we are started now. You have to
Okay.
learn exclusively AWS course also. Okay.
But I don't have any idea about Java and .NET and also
Java and
etc.
.NET is not required.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
So I have to do only extra AWS course, right?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Shashi Kumar.
Hi, Sunil.
Good evening. How are you, Shashi?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing well. Thank you, Shashi.
Yeah, I had a question regarding one of my friends assisted your course.
Mhm.
So he also mentioned the scripts like Bash or Shell or Python, it will be added advantage on the DevOps. And
Correct.
so he told me to learn the Terraform. Correct me if I'm wrong. Terraform for the IAC.
Mhm.
Either Terraform is included in this course or how
Yes,
can?
it is included. I have shown you the course content on day 1.
Okay.
Let me repeat it. This is the day 1 slide.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Terraform is included in the course.
Got it. So, and how important coming to the point of script, Sunil?
It's always an added advantage if you learn Python along.
So which is the best one is now in the market, like
Python.
Shell or Python?
Python.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
More than Python or Shell, having good knowledge on underlining cloud platform AWS is something which is very, very important. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Shashi.
Thank you.
May I know your experience, Shashi? You are from which technology? You are on mute again. You have to unmute and talk.
I was into infrastructure, Sunil. Earlier, I was worked on the
Data center.
Exactly, like it's a
You
data
used to
center.
manage virtual machines using
Yeah,
ESX, like VMware
virtual and
ESX.
physical and everything.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay, you're based out of which location?
Bangalore.
Okay, good. Thank you. May I know
Thank
your
you.
experience, Shashi?
It's 7 years of experience.
Oh, okay. You have a very good experience. It's right time to jump into cloud to upgrade your skills. Okay, Shashi?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Because
That's what.
all the clients are moving from on-premises to cloud.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yusuf.
Hi, hi, Cyril. Just wondering, like, in the beginning of the course, you said about the EKS cluster. Regarding that EKS cluster, will you providing only the creation part, or you will be providing the upgrade part from one version to other version?
I'll be showing you creation part, not the upgradation part. Okay. If you want to know more details about Kubernetes, we have an exclusive Kubernetes course, Yusuf. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So where you'll understand complete managing of clusters using Kubernetes
When will be that starting?
in the month of February.
February. Okay, with that will be you will be dealing that one or someone else?
We have a different trainer who will be dealing that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait for the announcement when it
Yeah,
will
yeah.
come.
You will get the updates in the WhatsApp group. Okay. You are in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, I'm on the WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more final call. I think. Good morning, Thomas. Can you hear me? Could you please unmute? By default, you'll be on mute.
Oh, yes, sir. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm doing well. Your location and your experience.
I am in the United States of America. I have a little bit of experience in AWS and Linux.
Very good.
Yeah.
Why are you planning to learn DevOps?
Yes, sir. I am planning to learn it, and I equally like to
Any
learn
specific reason?
it.
There are a lot of technologies in the market, right? We have.
Yes, I want to expand my knowledge. As you rightly said, there is a lot of technology in the market.
Okay.
So I am not. Yes, I am not in a WhatsApp group.
You are not in the
WhatsApp group.
Okay. 1 minute, please. I'm sending you 2 groups, not only for you, for others also. Anything which is available, vacancy is available, please join. Any one group, if you join, that's enough.
Okay.
I'm sending that in. I already have just posted in the chat box. Okay, Thomas?
Yes.
Did you get that?
Let me check. See.
Please check the chat and join the group. Okay, thank you. Okay. Let's move on to today's session. If you want to do hands-on with Linux, you cannot do it on Windows operating system. You cannot do it on your personal laptop. So that's the reason we have created Linux on AWS cloud. I hope you remember. Let's log into AWS. What is the URL? The URL is aws.amazon.com. Sign in because I already have an AWS account. The service which is used to create virtual machines is EC2. Go to instances. You can say this is the machine 1. I remember this is the machine which we have created in the previous session. Let's get started. Right now, you can see the status of the machine is stopped. I'm starting the instance. Once the machine is in running state, What is the command you have to use to connect to that Linux machine? That command is called SSH command. Let's wait for the machine to get started. And what is the terminal we use? I hope you remember. What is the terminal we use to connect to that particular Linux machine? The terminal is called git bash. As you can see now, the machine is running. How can you connect to this particular machine? Select the machine, whichever you want to get connected. Click on connect. It gives you the SSH command. This is the SSH command. Copy the SSH command. I'm just showing you, this is the SSH command which we have used, which we have to use it. Isn't it? This is the SSH command which we have to use it to get connected. And where should we run this SSH command? This SSH command, we have to run it in the terminal. You can run it on putty. You can also run it on git bash. I want to connect using the git bash terminal. So that's the reason we already have downloaded git bash. And you need to open the terminal from the location where the key pair is downloaded. I've downloaded the key pair in desktop. DevOps 4VM. This is the folder. In this particular folder, I have downloaded the key pair. You can see key pair is nothing but a file with extension .pem. Right click on this particular location, open the terminal git bash. You can see that the terminal is open, and here you have to run the SSH command. This is the SSH command, isn't it? Copy the SSH command. Run it on the terminal. Just press enter. Are you sure you want to get connected? Yes. Yes, you have connected to Linux machine. So my dear friends, we have connected to Linux machine somewhere running in the Mumbai data center from my location. Got it? That's the power of cloud. So let's get started. How can you create a new file in Linux? I want to create a file with the name F1. I want to create a file with the name F1. Now, how can you create a file in Linux? Whenever you want to create a file in Linux, we have a command called cat. Cat is a command which helps you to create a file. You have to use greater than symbol, mention the file name which you want to create, F1. So this is the command to help you to create a file. What is the name of the file? F1. So let's get started. Cat is the name of the command which helps you to create a new file. And you have to use a greater than symbol, mention the file name which I want to create, F1. This is how the file gets created. Once the file gets created, please observe. Yes, now the control is inside the file. Now you can see my control is inside the file. The cursor is inside the file. Now I want to save some data in the file. For example, let's say, good evening. Welcome to DevOps day 3. Thank you. So this is the 3 lines of content which I want to write it in my file, and how to come out of the cat command. Control D is a key which you need to follow, which you need to run so that you will be coming out of the cat command. So I press Control D. I'm out from my cat command. I'm done with creating a file. Clear? So this is the way we can create a file in Linux. Let's look at one more time. I want to create one more file with the name F2. I want to create one more file with the name F2. Yes, no doubt you can do it. Cat greater than, mention the file name which you want to create, F2. Write the contents, whatever you want, isn't it? So whatever the clients of content you want, and how to come out of the file, how to come out of the cat command, Control D, press Control D to come out of the cat command. I'm back to my prompt. So I'm done with creating the files. How many files you have created? 2 files you have created. You have created file F1 and you have created F2. If you want to see list of all the files, my dear friends, whenever you want to see list of all the files, we have a command called ls, stands for list. A very easy command, list command. So the moment you write list, you have to write it as ls and you have to say it as list. So list is a command. ls stands for list. List is a command to list out all the files which you have created. As you can see, I have created 2 files, F1 and F2. So my dear friends, you now know how to create a file. You now know how to create a file and how to write some contents into the file and how to come out of the file by using Control D. And then not only just creating the files, you are in a position to see list of all the files what you have created. Perfect. Clear? Clear about this? Can I create one more file, F3? Can I create one more file F3? Yes, what there in it? You can do that. So cat greater than, mention the file name, whichever, it can be F3 or any name. I'm writing file name with the name F3, write some contents into the file. How to come out of the cat command, Control D, and this I'm done with creating 3 files, F1, F2, F3. So as simple as that, you can create any number of files. I'm done with creating a file. Now, how can you create a file? Yes, as I told you, we can create a file by using cat greater than symbol, mention the file name, which helps you to create a file. Very good. There is a second way to create a file. One way to create a file is by using cat command, as we have just experienced it. And we have created 3 files, F1 and F2, F3. There's one more way to create a file. The one more way to create a file is by using touch command. Yes, as simple as that. The second way to create a file, that is by using touch command. Now I'll be creating a file. The name of the file is F4. I want to create a file. The name of the file is F4, but this time I want to create a file by using touch command. Can I do it as simple as that? Yes, you can do it. Touch followed the file name F4. That's it. The file gets created. Let's experience it. Can you see here? Touch F4. The file gets created. Yes, that's it. I want to create one more file, F5. Touch F5. The file gets created. So how many files I have created? Total, as you can see, I have created 5 files. I have created 5 files. You can see F1, F2, F3, F4, and F5. These are the 5 files which I have created. F1, F2, F3. So these are the files which I have created by using the cat command, and F4 and F5. These are the 2 files which I have created by using the touch command. Have you experienced the difference? I hope by this time you already have experienced the difference. The difference is when you are creating a file by using cat command, what's happening? Control will enter into the file. You are writing some contents into the file and they are using Control D. How are you coming out of the cat command? You are using Control D to come out of the cat command. So that's the behavior of cat command. The moment you create a file by using cat command, Control will enter into the file. You will save, you will write some contents into the file and you save the file. Whereas if you create a file by using touch command, immediately you're getting a prompt back and the file gets created. Isn't it? Are you writing some contents into the file? No. Are you writing some contents into F4? Are you writing some contents into F5? No, you're not doing that. So this is the behavior of touch command. The concept is touch command is used to create an empty file. You want to create a file, that's it. And later you want to write some contents, right? As of now, you want to create a file. Okay, later you want to edit the file, and later if you want, you can insert some contents into the file. Immediately, if you want to create a file, you use it by using touch command. Touch command. So that's the difference. Clear? So by using cat command, you can create a file, and also by using touch command, you can create a file. If anybody asks you in how many ways you can create a file, so you have to explain both the ways. One is by using the cat command, the other one is by using the touch command. Perfect. Touch helps you to create an empty file. Touch helps you to create an empty file. Perfect. Okay. So we are done with creating a file. Let us learn deleting a file. If you want to remove a file, deleting is nothing but remove a file. We have learned how to create a file. Let's learn how to remove a file. Can we remove a file? Yes, why not? We can remove a file. Yes, you can do that by using a command called RM, stands for remove. We have a command RM which helps you to remove a file. Whichever you want, you can remove. Let's say I want to remove a file. Let's say F3. You can do it. RM F3. Yes, the file has been removed. Now, if you see list, now you're getting only 4 files, F1, F2, and F3 is already removed, and you are able to get F4 and F5. Yes, you can remove it. Any file, if you want to remove F2, you can do it. RM followed with F2. The file has been removed. I want to remove the last file F5. You can do it by using RM followed with F5. The file has been removed. Now, how many files are remaining? Only 2 files, F1 and F4. So we have a command called RM, stands for remove. We have a command called RM, stands for remove, which helps you to remove the file. Which helps you to remove a file. So I have shown you both the ways of creating a file and removing a file. Okay, perfect. Let's move on to next concept, dealing with directories. Creating a file, removing a file, very good. Let's get into the concept of directories. How can I create a directory in Linux? How can I create a directory in Linux? In fact, what is a directory? A directory is nothing but a folder. In Windows, we have folders, right? Let's, for example, you can see here, I have created a folder with the name DevOps 4 p.m. patch. Isn't it? Can you see I have created a folder with the name DevOps 4 p.m. patch, and I can have a number of files inside the folder. Agree? In the same way, here also you can create folders. Folders are nothing but called as directories. Folders are nothing but called as a directory. So can I create a directory? Yes, why not? You can. We have a command called mkdir. Stands for make directory. We have a command called mkdir, which helps you to stands for make directory, which helps you to create a directory. I want to create a directory with the name D1. Directory name can be anything. It can be D1. In fact, file name can be, need not be F1, F2. You can create a file with your name also. Your directory name can be anything. Just for simplicity, I'm creating a directory with the name D1. You can create a directory with your favorite hero or whatever it is, with your name also. So how can I create a directory? Yes, you can do it by using the command called mkdir. So let's go ahead. How to clear the screen? I want to clear the screen, clear, which helps you to clear the screen. Okay. So right now, how many files we are having? List will show you list of all the files. We have 2 files, F1 and F4. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a directory. How can we create a directory? mkdir stands for make directory. And mention the directory which you want to create. I want to create directory with the name D1. That's it. Directory is created. You're done. As simple as that. Creating a directory is very simple. Now, if you say list, list will not only show you files, it also show you directories also. D1 is a directory. Can I create one more directory? Yes, you can. mkdir D2. A directory name can be the mkdir, for example, XYZ. This is the name of the directory. Yes. Are you understanding my difference? So you can create directories. We have a command called mkdir, which helps you to create a directory. Am I clear? Am I clear in explaining you how to create a directory? Yes. Let's proceed. Okay. Now, I want to discuss one important command of Linux, that is pwd. I want to discuss one important command of Linux, that is pwd. Stands for print working directory. Stands for print working directory. It will print the working directory. What do you mean by working directory? Directory currently in which you are located. The current path is nothing but a working directory. For example, in Windows right now, where I'm pointing to, you can see this is my path, right? I'm right now, if you can see, I'm pointing to this particular folder. Where is it pointing to? You can see here in Windows right now, I'm pointing to, can you see here? I can clearly show you, clearly showing that I'm saving all my files in E drive today folder, and DevOps 4 p.m. patch is the name of the folder. Right now, I'm pointing to this particular location. In the same way, right now you're working with Linux, no doubt. You're creating files, very good. You're creating directories, very good. But if you want to know currently you are located in which path, if you want to know your current location, your current path, we have a command called pwd, stands for print working directory, which will show you the current path. Look at the result here. Right now you are in /home/ubuntu. This is the path. Currently you're pointing to /home/ubuntu. That's your path. So all these files, F1, F4, D1 directory, XYZ is also a directory. All these files are available in /home/under/ubuntu. All these files and directories are created. Clear? So whenever you want to know the current path, please use the command pwd, stands for print, not present working directory. Print working directory will print the current working directory. You can see it is printed /home/ubuntu. Very good. So you also now know how to know the current path in which you're working in Linux. Very good. Now I have a question. I have a question for you, my dear friends. Please try to answer. What is F1? What is F1? Obviously, your answer is F1 is a file. So it's very simple. F1 is a file. Similarly, what is F4? F4 is also a file. I have one question. What is D1? D1 is a directory which we just now created. What is XYZ? XYZ is also a directory. Yes. Now, how to identify which one is a file and which one is a directory? Okay. Now, how to identify? Let's say you have some files and directories. How to identify which one is a file and which one is a directory? One easy way of identification is color. Your Git bash is very smart. The files are shown in everything is in white under background, and here the directories are shown in blue color. Okay. So one way of identification is color. If the terminal is not supporting colors, everything is shown in black and white. In such case, sometimes you feel difficult to identify whether it's a directory or a file. In such case, how do you confirm? I'll show you anyways. But D1 is what? D1 is a directory. No doubt on that. Because we have created it. I know it is a directory. Very good. Answer my question. Can I create files inside the directory? Is it possible? Can I create files inside the directory? Yes, definitely. Directory is nothing but a folder, right? For example, here in Windows, I'm saving some files inside the directory, right? Isn't it? In the same way, Linux also, you can create some files inside the directory. Now, I want to create a file. Let's say we have a directory D1, as you all know. As you can see, we have directory D1. In the directory, inside the directory, I want to place a file with the name F10. Can I do it? Now, my question is, can I create files inside the directory? Yes, definitely you can do that. Let's say I want to create a file F1. Don't create a file by using touch command here, TOUCH. Don't do that. When you create a file here by using the touch command, the file will not be inside D1. The file will be in current location /home/Ubuntu. Here the file will be created F1. I don't want to create file in Ubuntu. Under Ubuntu, there's one more directory called D1. Inside the D1, under D1, I want to create some files. So first you need to enter into the directory. You need to change the directory. Right now, you're currently pointing to /home/Ubuntu. Currently, this is your path, but you want to enter into the directory. Whenever you want to change the directory, we have a command called cd. We have a command called cd, stands for change directory. We have a command called cd, stands for change directory, and mention the directory you want to enter. I want to enter into D1. That's it. Now you're pointing to D1. If you want, you can confirm. Now you're pointing into D1. If you want, you can confirm it by using the command called pwd, stands for print working directory. You can see you are in /home/Ubuntu D1. Perfect. Got it? So that's how you can navigate. I am now navigated inside the directory D1. Now here I can create a file. What I want to create a file. F10, it's up to you. You can create a file by using cat command. You can create a file by using touch command. Anything is fine, but let's do it by using touch command. I'm creating a file F10. The file gets created. Now my question is, where is this file created? The file has been created inside D1. If you see list, it will show you list of all the files. In the directory D1, we have only one file F10. That's it. And if you confirm the current path, right now you're pointing to /home/Ubuntu/D1. Previously, you're pointing to /home/Ubuntu. Now you're pointing into under Ubuntu. You have entered into directory D1. How did you do it? By using the command called cd. Clear? Clear about this? Like this, you can navigate into the directories. We have a command called cd, which stands for change directory. We have a command called cd, stands for change directory, which helps you to change to any directory whichever you want. And you can confirm it by using a command called pwd if you want to know your current path. Okay, right now you can see I'm pointing to /home/Ubuntu/D1. One more important point. If you look at this path, /home/ubuntu/d1. If you look at this path, /home/ubuntu/d1. Now I have a question. What is D1? You are right. D1 is a directory. What is the parent of D1? What is the parent? Who is the parent of D1? For D1, D1 is under Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is a parent for D1. Because D1 is under Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is a parent directory. For Ubuntu, home is a parent. That's a hierarchy. For home, the topmost directory is root in Linux. This is the hierarchy, my dear friends. Okay, if you want, you can create one more directory under D1. So that's the directory. So if anybody asks what is the parent directory, immediate parent directory is Ubuntu. For D1, the parent directory is Ubuntu. For Ubuntu, the parent directory is home. For home, the root, the topmost directory is root. That's nothing but slash. Clear? So this is the hierarchy. Now I want to jump to the previous directory. Right now I'm pointing to D1. I don't want to point to D1 anymore. I want to come back to the immediate parent directory Ubuntu. Whenever you want to come back to immediate parent directory, we have CD double dot. Remember this. CD double dot, which helps you to go to immediate parent directory. Let's do that. For example, right now you can see clearly we are pointing to /home/ubuntu/d1. I want to go to the immediate parent directory. We have a command called CD double dot, which helps you to now go to immediate parent directory. Can you confirm it? Yes, you can confirm by using the command called pwd, stands for print working directory. You can see you are pointing to /home/ubuntu. Perfect. Clear? So am I going to immediate parent directory? Yes, I have done it by using the command called CD double dot. Now for Ubuntu, what is the parent directory? Home. So if I write CD double dot now, right now I'm pointing to Ubuntu. When I write CD double dot, now you are pointing to home. Got it? Now from home, the immediate parent directory is root. If I write CD double dot, now if you write pwd, that's the root. Okay, so you are going one level up. Whenever you go CD double dot, you'll be going to one level up. That's the navigation. And this is the topmost directly. Even though if you write CD double dot here, you cannot go any more previous levels. It still remains the same. The root is the topmost directory. Now from the root, if you want to go to Ubuntu again, move forward. So you have to write the complete path. You have to write the complete path. CD, right from the complete path, right from the beginning, /home/Ubuntu. So you can navigate to any directory, pwd. Right now you're back to Ubuntu and ls to see list of all the files. Are you understanding? You can go back to the previous directory. You can move to the next directory, whichever you want. You can navigate between the directories. We have a command called CD, stands for change directory. Am I clear? So clear about creating a directory. I have shown you how to create a directory, also how to go to previous directory also. Let's get started with deleting the directory. Let's proceed with deleting a directory. Whenever you do not want a directory, you can delete it, no doubt. You can delete a directory, like how we have removed a file by using rm command. Okay, so we have removed a file, isn't it? How did we remove a file? We use a command called rm, which helps you to remove a file. In the same way, I want to remove a directory. mkdir stands for make directory, which helps you to create a directory. In the same way, rmdir, which helps you to remove a directory. rmdir, which helps you to remove directory. For example, I want to remove a directory xyz. Can I do it? I want to remove a directory xyz. Can I do it? Yes, you can. rmdir followed the directory which you want to remove, xyz, which helps you to remove a directory. Yes, it has been successfully removed. You can confirm it by using list. Previously, you are able to see xyz directory. Now it's missing. It has been deleted. mkdir, which helps you to make directory. rmdir, very easy command, which helps you to remove a directory. Similarly, can I remove d1? As I have removed xyz, similarly, can I remove d1? So rmdir followed the directory d1. Interestingly, this command will fail. This command will fail. The same command is successfully able to delete xyz, but the same command will not help you to delete the directory. This command fails Please read the message and try to understand why the command is failing. I'm removing directory D1. As expected, the command has been failed to remove D1. As you can see, failed to remove D1, and you got a message directory is not empty. Okay, that's the reason. This directory is not empty. Because do you remember under directory D1, we have created a file. I hope you remember. Under directory D1, I have created a file F10. It's not empty, it is having a file. So this means the command rmdir will run successfully when the directory is empty. Do you remember XYZ was an empty directory, so it has been successfully removed. But if a directory is not empty, most of the times our directories are not empty, we have a lot of files. So in such case, remove directory will fail. This command will fail if it is not empty. In case if it is not empty, but still you want to remove the directory, so we have a command called rm-r. -r stands for recursive. -r stands for recursive, and mention the directory you want to remove D1, which helps you to remove the directory. So what happens when you use -r stands for recursive? First, it removes the files inside the directory, and finally the directory will also be removed. Okay, so let's try rm. Let's try rm-r followed with directory D1. You can see here the directory is now deleted. ls, there are no directories. We have only left over with two files, f1 and f2, f1 and f4. So that's how you can remove the directory. So remove directory rmdir will fail when the directory is not empty. In such case, you have to use rm-r. I hope I'm very clear in explaining you remove directory fails. In such case, you have to use rm-r. Clear? And you have to be comfortable navigating between the directories. Let's say, for example, I want to create this directory structure. I want to create this directory structure. I want to create a directory D1. Inside the directory, I want to create one more directory D2. Under D2, I want to create one more directory D3. Under D3, I want to create one more directory D4. Nested directories. Can I create a directory inside another directory? Yes, definitely. Why not? Like in Windows, we can create a folder inside another folder. Is it the same way? You can do that. I want to create a directory first D1. And then I will enter into the D1 because I want to create a second directory D2 under the D1. Then I'll change to D2. I'll change to D1 and create D2, and again change to D2 and create D3, and again change to D3 and create D4. This kind of nested structure I want to create. Can I do it? Yes, very simple. Let's make ourselves comfortable with dealing with directories. Let's get started. First step, what I have to do, I have to create a topmost directory D1. So where this directory gets created, if you want to confirm PWD, so this directory D1 gets created under /home/ubuntu. Okay, that's not a problem. Let's proceed. mkdir. So I'm creating a directory D1. Directory created. But the second directory should be inside the first directory. So first you have to enter into the directory. CD stands for change directory. Enter into the first directory. Yes, you are right. And then create second directory. What's the name of the second? mkdir. Yes, you are right. D2. Yes, second directory got created. Next, you need to enter into the second directory. CD D3. Sorry, CD D2. Enter into the second directory. And inside the second directory, mkdir, create the third directory. Enter into the third directory, CD D3. And create a fourth directory, mkdir D4. And enter into the fourth directory, CD D4. Yes, now you are pointing to the last directory. If you want to confirm your current location, you can do that by using the command called pwd, stands for print working directory. As you can see, my dear friends, you are in /home/ubuntu. Under Ubuntu, you have created directory D1. Under D1, you have created directory D2. Under D2, we have created D3. Under D3, we have created D4. So have you created nested directories? Yes. For D4, the parent is D3. For D3, the parent is D2. For D2, the parent is D1. So that's how the hierarchy is. For D1, the parent is Ubuntu. I already have shown you how to navigate. CD double dot, which helps you to go to immediate parent directory. Now, I don't want CD double dot, which helps you to go to immediate parent directory. Now, I don't want immediate parent directory. I want directly jump to /home/ubuntu. Yes, you can do that. Whenever you want to jump to any specific location, you have to use the command CD /home/. Got it? So directly I'm pointing, now I'm pointing to Ubuntu, now I'm right now in /home/Ubuntu. So like this, my dear friends, am I clear? If yes, please type yes in the chat box in showing you how to create a file, how to remove a file, how can we create directories, how can you remove directories, how can you navigate between the directories, and how to know the current location in which you are working, how to identify which one is a file and which one is a directory. Perfect. Simple. So make yourself comfortable, which helps you to create a directories. Perfect. Okay. You may have a question. Look at this. Let's clear the screen. Okay. You may have a question. Sunil, you have shown us how to create files, how to create directories, how to remove files, how to remove directories, how to navigate between the file, between the directories. Very good. I want to read the contents present in the file F1. You have some information in the file F1, right? Good evening, welcome to DevOps, and thank you. You have some 3 lines of content or 4 lines of content. Can I see the content present in the file? Yes, you can. Obviously, we have a command called cat. The same command which we have started today. Cat is a command which we have started for creating a new file, isn't it? We have started with cat command. But don't use greater than symbol. Greater than symbol, you have to use it only when you are creating a new file. But you don't want to create a new file. You want to see the data of existing file. So don't use greater than symbol. Just mention F1. It helps you to read the contents in the file. Got it? Good evening. Welcome to DevOps Day 3. Thank you. So whenever you want to read the information, just use cat command followed by the file name. Similarly, I want to read the information in F4. Similarly, I want to see the information present in F4. You can do that cat, mention the file name F4, which helps you to see the information. It's nothing is displayed. Sunil, we are not getting any information. You are right. You are not getting information because you have created this file using touch command. Agree? What is the concept of touch command? Touch command helps you to create an empty file. That's it. There's no content. That's the reason nothing is displayed. Clear? So point is, whenever you want to see the information present in the file, please use cat command. And here for F4, there is no information, so nothing is displayed. You may have a question again. Sunil, the file is available. Now I want to insert some information. Yes, you can do that by using the VI editor, where you can open this file and insert some contents into the file. I'll show you anyways in the coming classes. But I hope you're very clear with the navigation between the files and the directories. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So this part we have completed. This part you have completed. Yes. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. How are you doing, Sri? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello,
Yeah,
Sri.
right,
Can
sir.
you
Thank
hear
you
me?
very much for unmuting. Yeah. So using RM minus R, we can directly delete it without, deleting the files, right?
Correct.
RM minus R. So
Correct.
automatically the existing files also will be deleted. I mean, the files
Perfect.
along with the directory.
Correct.
But if the file has got any password protected, something like that, some
Everything will be removed.
Okay.
Okay.
So we cannot revoke, sir.
There is no concept of recycle bin or something like that. Okay.
And one more thing, remove means like RM for removing the file, we can create RMF1 like you created. So how to create rather than like let us say you created 99 files. So you want to create delete all the files. Is there a command like RMF1 to F99? Put in a loop and delete it.
We will see it. You have to write a small script to remove all the files whichever you want.
But there is no
Okay.
single line command.
No.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And yeah, and yesterday I tried a couple of times to raise the hand, but I couldn't get a chance. Just a simple query on the DevOps.
1 minute. I understand that because of more number of participants,
Yeah, fine, sir.
we cannot talk with all the participants. That's the only problem with this kind of
Correct,
batches.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you are enabling the other session where we have DevOps, that you are enabling the chart. Fine, sir, not a problem.
DevOps. This is DevOps only.
Yeah, there is one more batch, right? 12 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah. Well, not enabling for all. Randomly, we will
5:30
pick up
batch.
and enable.
Yeah, 5:31. You are picking. No problem, sir. Other
Same
question
thing
quickly.
happens here also. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, last question. With respect to the SDLC models you covered, it's very good. Explanation is excellent. One thing is DevOps is also one methodology similar to Agile methodology?
No,
Or is DevOps is a process which is embedded in Agile?
correct. You are right. DevOps is a methodology which we need to integrate in Agile, and which helps you to speed up the process. Okay. It's like a
Somebody
catalyst.
said it is also SDL, sir. Somewhere I heard, but I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. So it's not at all an SDLC, no? DevOps.
Never is not a software development. It's not a life cycle at all. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
Jitendra, how are you doing?
Yeah, hi Sunil. I'm doing great. So I have a question here for Cat.
I think you have attended my previous sessions also, I remember. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
session
correct.
you have attended?
Actually, not recently, but in past, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
not recently, but for like
6
yesterday
months.
and day before yesterday, I was not able to join due to
Okay.
some releases.
Okay.
So yeah, so I joined today. And my question is like basic difference between cat and vi command, which is used to read the file. So what is
No,
the
no.
basic difference between these both
No,
commands?
VI is actually editor. Okay.
Okay, okay,
So whenever you want to edit the file, okay,
okay.
then the preferred one is VI. Okay.
Mhm.
If you just want to read the file, you don't need to use VI. You can just use cat command for reading the information.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, yeah, got it.
For
got it.
editing the information, you have to use VI editor. Anyways, we have an exclusive example on VI, how to use VI editor. Okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, it's already, it's more than 45 minutes and we have not yet completed the agenda. Nitesh, sorry, Nagesh.
Yes, sir. This is Nagesh, sir.
How are
Hi,
you?
sir. Yeah, fine, sir.
May I
Yes, sir.
know?
I have one doubt, sir. Can I ask?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes, sir. In this session, first of all, you created by using you created a file one, sir, by using cat command.
Yes.
In this, enter the data to the easily by like that one. Good morning, welcome to the DevOps. Like, thank you.
Okay.
But in this again you create again you tell the another source also that is a touch command.
Touch command.
Yes, sir. In this touch command, how to write a data, sir? In this.
You cannot write the data.
So, but how, sir? In this, you write it in the way of first cat command. It is possible, but here not possible. What's
Yes. In cat command, you can create a file and it is possible to write some contents into the file.
okay.
Whereas in touch command, you can just create a file. That's all.
Oh.
You cannot
But
write the contents.
want to data by using that touch commands.
Now your question is how to write the data in the file. For example, they have a file F4, isn't it? Nagesh.
Yes, sir.
F4 is a file which you have created by using what command?
Touch command, sir.
Yes. Now your question is how to write some data into the file.
Some data in this.
That
file.
is possible using VI editor. When I explain about VI editor, I'll show you how can you open this file and
Okay.
how to write the contents into the file using VI editor.
Yeah, thank you.
Sometimes when you're dealing with Linux, immediately you want to create a file for some configurations, and then after that you want to modify the file and you want to insert some data based on the requirement. So such case immediately we'll create it by using the touch command. Later we'll write some edit the files. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clear, Nagesh?
Yeah, clear, sir. Thank you.
Okay, let's proceed. The most important part is long list. The most important part of the session is long list. What does that mean? LS stands for list, which will show you list of files and directories. As you can see very clearly, we have 2 files and 1 directory. Very good. But I want more information about the file, not just listing out the files. I want more information about the file. Like, I want to know the date and time when the file has been created. Not just file name. I want more information, the date and time when the file has been created. What is the size of the file? Who is the owner of the file? What permissions this file is having? This kind of additional information, you can get it by using the option ls-l. By using hyphen, not minus, it is hyphen L. L stands for long list. L stands for long list. Now you get the output, try to understand the output. Here total you have 2 files and 1 directories. Total we have 3 contents. Here also you can see 2 files and 1 directories. Same 3 informations. Here also you have 2 files, 1 directory. Here also you have 2 files, 1 directory. But you have extra information. So whenever you want this additional information for a particular file, you can do that by using the file or by using hyphen L stands for long list. Now what the long list will do, you can see this is a very long list. What this long listing will show you, let's try to understand. Considering the file F4, consider the file F4. Can you observe there is a date and time available? Yes, you can clearly understand when the file has been created, the date and time of the file. Next, 0 stands for size of the file. 0 bytes. This is the file F4 which you have created by using touch command. And you know touch is an empty file, is it? 0 bytes. So that's the reason this is a file. Whereas F1 is 49 bytes and directory is 40965. This is the file size. This is the owner of the file. Ubuntu is the user who has created the file, and this is the group what the file belongs to. These are the permissions of the file. So are you able to get more information? Normal list will not give you more information. It will just show you a list of all the names and directories. But you want to get more information, you have to use hyphen L stands for long list option. Am I clear? Am I clear in explaining you long list? Anyways, we'll learn in detail what you mean by use of the file. Okay. What are these permissions and all those stuff. But you now know whenever you want more information about a file. So we have a hyphen L stands for long list. Next. What if the file name starts with dot? Let's try to understand this point. We have 2 files and 1 directory, as it is obvious. I want to create a file with the name .fi. I want to create a file name with the name .fi. So how can you create it? Yes, you can do it by using touch with .fi. So file gets created. So let's experience it. Touch. Let's experience it. Touch .fi. The file got created. File gets created. Now ls. Are you able to see the file which you have created? No, it's not visible. You have successfully created a file, no doubt, but you are unable to see the file because in Linux, when a file name starts with dot, in Linux, when a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. In Linux, when a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file. And ls has no ability to see hidden files. ls can show only normal files. Similarly, if a directory name starts with dot, I want to create directory mkdir .d8. Directory has been created, but that will not be displayed because it is a hidden directory. When a file name starts with dot, it is a hidden file in Linux. Similarly, when a directory name starts with dot, it is a hidden directory, and normal list command has no ability to show you hidden files and hidden directories. It shows only the normal files and normal directories. If you want to see hidden files and hidden directories, we have a command ls-a. A stands for all. all the files and all the directories will be displayed. You can see here, oh my God, for our observation, there are a lot of hidden files, a lot of hidden directories. But as you can see, we can see our hidden file .f5, and you can see our hidden directory .8 .d8. Are you able to see hidden files and hidden directories also? Yes, you can do that by using -a. Clear? So 3 listing options we have learned. The first one is ls. We'll just show you normal files and directory names. ls-l will show you long list, will show you date and time when the file has been created, the size of the file, who is the owner of the file, permissions of the file, and all this. And we have used ls-a, will show you list, no doubt, but normal files as well as hidden files. You can use a combination option, ls-la, long list of normal files as well as hidden files. For example, you have a hidden directory D8. You want to know the date and time when the file has been created. You want to know the size of this file. You want to know the permissions of this particular directory. You want to know the size of this directory. So you have to go for long listing option. Okay, so ls-long list of normal files as well as hidden files also. You have to use a combination of A. Now you are seeing the long list of hidden files. You're getting hidden files, more information, metadata information of not only normal files, you're getting the more information about the hidden files also. Super. So that's how you have to use a combination of listing options to get the required information. Am I clear? Am I clear in explaining you what happens when a file name starts with dot? Obviously, it's a hidden file. Similarly, how to see hidden files, you have to use -a option to see hidden files. How to create a hidden directory, a combination of listing options, we already learned it. Got it? How to copy a file. We have a file F1. And how many, what is the content of information you have? Cat F1. So it's having 3 lines of content. Okay. Now we have a file F1. I want to copy the file F1 to, let's say, for example, I want to create a file with the name F20. Can I do it? This is my source file. Whatever the information I have it in the file F1, I want the same information to be available in F20. So do you have F20 available? No, you don't have the file F20. Doesn't matter. We don't have F20, but doesn't matter. We have a copy command. CP stands for copy. Mention the source, mention the destination. Your source is F1 and your destination is F20. That's it. So what happens? The file gets created, and whatever the information is there in F1, the same information will be copied into F20. So let's do that. CP stands for copy, the source file, the destination file. Yes, you're done. You can see now the F20 got created. Now, if you see the information, it's exactly the copy of F1. Got it? So whatever the information you have it in F1, the same duplicate copy is available in F20. So we have a copy command. Whenever you want to copy a file from one file to other file, you can do that by using the copy command. Yes, Venkat. I think you're raising your hand from long time. You're on and off. How are you doing?
Yes. Yeah, very good evening, Sunil. So I just want to purchase the content along with regular courses. So may I know the procedure for this?
You want to buy the course, right? You want to enroll for the course.
Yeah, yeah. I want to buy the course, and I just want to attend every day regular classes.
You
May I
can
know the
attend every
procedure?
day. The process is same. I have already explained it. Go to the site Logic Labs.
Okay.
Go to the website logiclabstech.com.
Yeah. Okay. See, yeah, Sunil, your voice is breaking.
So go to the website
Hello, Sunil, your voice is breaking, Sunil. Okay, courses.
Go to courses. Do you remember the course number?
Actually, I don't.
This is DevOps batch 113.
I got this invitation from one of my
friend. Okay.
Yeah, DevOps batch
113. This is our course number.
Okay.
So select this particular course. Okay.
Okay.
This is 1 minute.
So actually,
1 minute, please.
Sunil,
1
I'm
minute. Let me
having
complete. This is AWS Batch DevOps 113. Okay. The course fees is 5,900 rupees as per Indian currency. And as per US currency, it is approximately, I think, $70, whatever it is. So you can see buy course and check out.
Yeah, including
Sign,
GST.
including GST. Sign in with your Google, sign in with your Gmail account, and then proceed and check out. And then you will have access to the recordings as well as you can attend the sessions regularly. Okay, Venkat? Okay. Please check your internet settings. Yeah.
I'm close to 22 years CAD cab. Okay, so I really don't know whether I can adapt or not, but could you please suggest me?
Your voice is
So,
not clear. Please repeat.
yeah, actually, I'm having 22 years of experience in IT industry,
Okay,
but
no
the
problem.
domain is purely CAD cab, computer aided
CAD-CAM.
engineering.
I know
Yeah,
CAD CAM. That's not a problem. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
yeah, research. Yeah, research and development, not in designing, not in manufacturing. After designing, real work will start. So that kind of work I have done now. Industry don't want the
Did you?
people, who are all
Are you
having more
based out of
experience.
Hyderabad?
Yes, Sunil. No,
Near
from
the home?
Vijayawada, Sunil. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. You may have CAD
I
experience.
am from Vijay.
20 years. That's
Yes,
not a
I am
problem.
from Vijayawada.
That's not a problem, Venkat. You
Yeah.
can enroll into DevOps and AWS. You can switch your technology to the IT industry. That's not a problem. Okay.
So
You
frankly
have to
speaking,
project
currently
approximately
I'm
3 years of experience in your profile after acquiring the skill sets. Okay.
So currently I'm into platform. Could you please share your contact number if there is any? I won't give any irritation to you
You
or
can send
phone.
an email
So
to
just
me.
okay. So Sunil
The
at
same,
Lodge.
it's the same website. Instead of support@logiclabstech.com, as you can see, this is a support for any communication related to training. You can send an email to support@logiclabstech.com, or you can send an email to sunil@logiclabstech.com for your technical queries. Okay, Venkat?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. One Max.
Yeah, hello.
How are you doing, One?
Yeah, I find the course. Are you getting me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello. Good. I want to start by appreciating the good work. The course is really on point. Now, my worry is how long do we have access to the recordings after the batch is over? How long do we have access to these recordings to review and study?
Lifetime access.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, One.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. Thanks.
You are from which location?
I'm from Cameroon, Africa.
Oh, I think we're talking for the second time.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so this website,
you.
logiclabstech.com, accepts international payments also. So please try to proceed and complete the payment formalities. If you are having any issues, please send an email to support@logiclabstech.com. Our team will help you for international transactions.
I'm already finished with the payments.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even international transactions are getting accepted. Am I right, Juan?
Pardon?
The website accepts international transactions also, isn't it?
Yes, no, it does. I paid smoothly without any complications.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you. Enjoy the learning.
Thank you.
Have a good time.
Okay, thank you too.
One more final call before finishing the session, today's session. Brian.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. I'm from
Good
Cameroon.
afternoon. You're also from Cameroon.
Yes. I just want to know, are you going to do Ansible Terraform?
Yes, we are. As you can see the course content. Terraform and Ansible is also covered in the course.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything more?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So my dear friends, as I mentioned, please complete the payment formalities because You can anyways attend tomorrow with the same link, but the meeting link will change and it will be shared only to the paid candidates. Okay, you want to attend the live training, take the decision and take the action of enrolling and buying the course so that you will not miss any sessions. But anyways, you can welcome for the next session also using the same Zoom link, that will not change. And what's our plan for tomorrow? Very important. When you are listing, when you are looking at a long list, you can see the file permissions. These are all the file permissions. Tomorrow's session is all about understanding the file permissions, and you should be very clear and understanding the file permissions. And if required, you should be in a position to change the permissions as and when required. So that's one of the most important points for tomorrow's session. Please enroll for tomorrow. Please join the tomorrow session also, and please complete the payment formalities, because the recordings will not be shared and the WhatsApp group anymore. Maybe first 2-3 recordings are shared, but not all the recordings are shared in the WhatsApp group. Please complete the payment formalities and enroll for the course so that you will not miss any session. The recordings will be available lifetime access. Okay, have a good time and see you tomorrow, where we have much more in-depth learning of Linux. Thank you very much. Have a good time.